I have made the calculated decision. I'm not going to partake in this unrivaled 3-on-3 basketball league. I think it's a joke. I think it's a mistake.
Have you come across the clips of Angel Reese missing wide-open layups? It's surprising to watch a pro athlete have trouble with such fundamental moves that even many high school players master. After seeing her gameplay, it really makes you question how she ended up in the WNBA.
She has no skill. She has energy. She has an attitude. She'll rebound you the basketball. Great. Nothing.
What's even more astonishing is that, despite these obvious flaws, Angel Reese often celebrates as if she's changing the game of women's basketball. In today's breakdown, we'll look at why some analysts claim she might be one of the least technically skilled players at this level, and why comparing her to Caitlin Clark just doesn't hold up. The highlights make the case clearly.
But she's got self-awareness. She knows that she's not a very good basketball player. That's why she spends so much time half naked and taking pictures and promoting things that have nothing to do with basketball.
Have you watched what happens when Angel Reese gets the ball close to the rim? It's tough to watch a pro athlete struggle with moves that most high school players have down easily. Her struggles to finish around the basket have become an obvious flaw, one that even the most casual viewers are starting to notice.
Angel Reese is the most unskilled basketball player in the history of basketball, in my opinion.
During a recent unrivaled league game, Angel Reese stunned viewers by passing up a completely open layup, choosing instead to kick the ball out to a teammate behind her. This wasn't some clever team play. The footage clearly shows an open lane to the basket. The clip quickly went viral as analysts highlighted what it revealed about her confidence. It seems she simply doesn't trust herself to make one of the easiest shots in basketball.
She's aware, like, this ain't really my thing. Let me get this hot potato out of my hand and to somebody that knows what they're doing with it.
When you analyze Angel Reese's shooting mechanics, the issues are hard to miss. Her release point is all over the place, sometimes high, sometimes low, which makes her shot wildly inconsistent. Around the rim, her footwork is equally shaky. Extra steps here, the wrong pivot there. It often looks more like someone still trying to grasp the fundamentals of the game.
Runs down court with the basketball, 3-4 steps ahead of everybody, has an easy layup, and throws it to the girl behind her.
Now, compare that to other rookies who joined the league already displaying refined finishing ability. Even players who aren't primarily scorers show more poise and confidence near the basket than Reese. Take Caitlin Clark, for instance. They are roughly the same height, yet their technique couldn't be more different. Clark's finishing is textbook, which only makes Reese's shortcomings stand out even more.
He wants nothing to do with having to shoot the basketball. And I give her credit. It's self-awareness.
What's really puzzling is how a player can make it to the top level of professional basketball without mastering such a basic skill. It makes you wonder about her development. Did no one in college work to fix these obvious problems? Maybe she just relied on her size and athleticism to dominate weaker opponents. Whatever the reason, those flaws are now completely exposed at the pro level.
Angel Reese has self-awareness, and that will be a good thing. If she just wants to be the Dennis Rodman of the WNBA, she can have at it. She can go.
Is Angel Reese one of the weakest finishers in WNBA history? The stats and game footage certainly suggest so. For a player of her size, her field goal percentage in the paint is surprisingly low. And the eye test only confirms what the numbers already show. She struggles to finish consistently against WNBA-level defense.
Last night, I'm sure there were some red faces in the crowd caused by uncontrollable laughter, as the crowd of dozens of people witnessed Angel Reese once again struggle to make routine layups.
While Reese's finishing struggles are clear, many fans and analysts point to her rebounding as evidence that she deserves her spot in the league. But here's the angle few are discussing. What if those numbers are misleading? What if a large portion of her rebounds actually come from her own missed attempts?
Let's hopefully end this whole fake double-double deal where they're feeding her the ball at the end of the games and she's getting garbage buckets.
Let's be honest, Angel Reese's rookie numbers are eye-catching, with about 13 rebounds per game. On paper, that sounds elite. But if you actually watch how she grabs those boards, you start to notice something that completely changes the story.
Last season, there was speculation that Angel Reese was missing layups on purpose. The theory was the self-proclaimed Bayou Barbie was missing easy layups so she could get the easy rebound and make the shot on her second attempt.
A surprising number of Angel Reese's rebounds actually come from her own missed shots. As one of the least efficient finishers in the league, she naturally generates extra rebound chances for herself. It's basically stat padding through inefficiency: miss a shot, grab the rebound, miss again, and repeat. But is that really an elite skill, or just capitalizing on repeated mistakes? Critics have accused Reese of inflating her numbers, and honestly, they might have a point. Remember that so-called mythical double-double streak from last summer? The media praised it as proof of her dominance, but the numbers tell a very different story. Watch her positioning during games and a big red flag stands out. She often abandons her defensive assignments just to chase rebounds. While her teammates stick to proper defensive rotations, Reese is already drifting toward the rim, waiting for an easy board. This risky approach leaves massive gaps in Chicago's defense, giving opponents open looks at the basket. But hey, at least it adds another rebound to her stat line, right? With a few minutes left in the fourth quarter, she might have just 2 points and 4 rebounds while Chicago trails by 20. Then, out of nowhere, she starts padding her numbers, not by hitting big shots, but by frantically chasing missed ones. She cuts the deficit slightly and somehow ends the night with a double-double. Yet her actual impact on winning is minimal. Her teammates do the hard work, fighting through screens, boxing out, and battling for position, while Reese swoops in at the last second to grab an uncontested rebound. It's like taking credit for a group project without actually doing the work. Some fans even believe Reese intentionally misses layups just to boost her rebounding stats, and honestly, it's not hard to see why. How can a professional player struggle this much to finish at the rim? But the real issue isn't only her inefficiency, it's what comes after. Instead of making smart decisions once she secures a rebound, Reese often turns the ball over or forces wild, low-percentage shots. True elite rebounders, players like Dennis Rodman, Charles Barkley, or Breanna Stewart, don't just collect boards, they create second-chance opportunities that help their teams win. Reese, however, piles up rebounds while her team remains near the bottom of the standings. It's astonishing that one of the most recognizable names in the WNBA still can't consistently finish right under the basket. In the NBA, moments like these are bloopers, rare and laughable. For Reese, they've become routine. And if commitment to a team means showing up when it matters most, Angel Reese's actions during the unrivaled tournament suggest otherwise. The 3-on-3 league gave WNBA players a chance to earn extra income and showcase their skills. Reese joined Team Rose, alongside talented players like Lexi Hull. But when championship night came around, Reese was nowhere to be seen. That's right, while her teammates battled for the title, Reese missed the final 2 games of the tournament. Yes, she reportedly had a wrist injury, but even then, she could have been there to support her team from the sidelines. Instead, she didn't even attend the game. And yet, after Team Rose won the championship without her, Reese still found a way to insert herself into the moment, FaceTiming the team during the celebration as if she'd been part of the win. Imagine Michael Jordan or Kobe Bryant doing that. The idea sounds ridiculous. But for Reese, that seemed to be enough to share in the credit. She even took to Instagram, posting, "What are y'all going to say now?" As if she had personally led her team to victory. It wasn't just tone deaf, it perfectly captured her approach to professional sports. Reese's social media following keeps growing, and endorsement deals continue to pour in. But when it comes to on-court performance, the reality tells a very different story. Compare her to Caitlin Clark, and the difference is undeniable. Clark's averages, 19.2 points, 8.4 assists, and 5.7 rebounds per game, are supported by elite-level fundamentals that translate directly into winning basketball. Her shooting form is textbook, her court vision is exceptional, and her commitment to improvement stands out. After a 5-turnover game against Phoenix, Clark stayed on the court afterward, running extra ball handling drills while her teammates headed to the locker room. Reese, by contrast, tends to answer criticism with social media posts and brand appearances. Even WNBA veterans have noticed the difference. Diana Taurasi recently praised Clark's relentless drive to improve, pointing out that some younger players seem more focused on building their personal brands than on elevating their games.